This video is brought to you by Henrietta
Looking
Ford.
for it. Here we go. It's showtime at Fayette County Speedway. Side by side into turn one, now in two. It's Kenny Wallace first to hit the backstretch. Marty Lindemann in second. Up the inside, Brian Shaw and Tyler Nicely side by side for the third spot. Denny Schwartz looks to split them as they roll out of turn four. Up top, it's Kenny Wallace, the lead. Tyler Nicely up on the outside, takes second. Marty Lindemann rides in third. It's Brian Shaw on the inside. Here comes Mike Harrison up into the fourth spot. Brian Shaw on the inside. Then it's Danny Schwartz and Josh Harris. Then it's Gabriel Curley, Tommy Shepard Jr. and Trey Harris, followed up by Jacob Rexing and Trent Young. It's Kenny Wallace, your leader, and Tyler Nicely racing in second. Marty Lindemann on the inside in third. Mike Harrison on the outside is fourth. He's followed up by Danny Schwartz and Brian Shaw. They're side by side, battling it out for the fifth spot. But Kenny Wallace has the lead. Tyler Nicely looking to ease in the second position. Marty Lindemann races in third. Mike Harrison up on the outside, right in the rim in the fourth spot. Brian Shaw on the inside is fifth. Then it's Danny Schwartz and Josh Harris. Tommy Shepard Jr. is next. Good battle there between Trey Harris, Gabriel Curtley, and Jacob Rexing. But up top, Kenny Wallace stretches it out, has about 5 car lengths on the little 2 big 5 of Tyler Nicely. Marty Lindemann races in third. Mike Harrison trying to get the 24H impressive chassis cranked up on the outside. Brian Shaw shifts up to the outside in fifth. It's Josh Harris on the inside of Danny Schwartz for the sixth spot. Then it's Tommy Shepard Jr. and Jacob Rexing. Kenny Wallace has nearly caught the back of the field. He has Mark Cole in his sights. Mark Cole will be the first car to go a lap down. Kenny Wallace looking good here tonight at the Fayette County Speedway. Tyler Nicely rides in second. Marty Lindemann shifts up a bit in third. Mike Harrison still in fourth. Then it's Brian Shaw in fifth. Josh Harrison sixth. Danny Schwartz races in seventh. Tommy Shepard Jr. is eighth, side by side for the ninth spot. That's Steve Meyer on the inside with Jacob Rexing and Trey Harris. Kenny Wallace has put Mark Cole a lap down, and he extends that lead a bit here. Still Tyler Nicely second. Marty Lindemann in third. Here comes Mike Harrison. Jumps the cushion a bit over in turn two. Marty Lindemann hanging on to third, but Mike Harrison trying to apply some pressure for that third spot. Brian Shaw racing in fifth. We'll have 11 laps down, this time by 24 to go. 11 laps down, 24 to go with Kenny Wallace stretching out the lead here. Tyler Nicely still in second. Mike Harrison looks to the inside of Marty Lindemann. Brian Shaw is right there racing in the fifth spot. Sixth back is Josh Harris. In seventh, that's Danny Schwartz. Eighth is Tommy Shepard Jr. Steve Myers ninth, and Trey Harris is 10th. Kenny Wallace looks to lap Keith Hare and Tyler Weiss. He's around the 27 of Keith Hare. Next in his sights will be the Allendale assassin of Tyler Weiss. Kenny Wallace hitting his marks, racing strong here tonight at Fayette County Speedway. Tyler Nicely a clear second. Side-by-side battle for third between Marty Lindemann, Brian Shaw, and Mike Harrison. They're really going at it here for the third spot. Wallace up top, still Nicely in second. Marty Lindemann trying to hold on to third. Brian Shaw looks to the inside over in turn three. Tries to take the third position from Marty Lindemann. Mike Harrison has got to do better if he wants to close in on these top four. Josh Harris tries to ease in on that three-way battle for the third spot. It's a little further back to Danny Schwartz. The 50 of Tyler Weiss makes the left-hand turn into the infield. Down the back stretch, it's Kenny Wallace. Tyler Nicely is keeping him in his sights, and he is easing in on the back of Kenny Wallace. It's further back to still Marty Lindemann third, Brian Shaw fourth. Mike Harrison is 5th. Josh Harris still 6th, and Danny Schwartz is 7th. We're going to keep an eye up top. It's Kenny Wallace and Tyler Nicely. Kenny Wallace still has about 5 car lengths on Tyler Nicely. It's Brian Shaw to the inside, takes 3rd over Marty Lindeman. Josh Harris working on Mike Harrison for the 5th spot. Kenny Wallace has the 18 of Jeffrey Ledford and the 22 of Wade Winthy in his sights. Those drivers, the next 2 to go a lap down. Still Tyler Nicely a clear 2nd. Brian Shaw now around Marty Lindeman, a clear 3rd. Lindeman in 4th. Josh Harrison 5th. Trouble for Mike Harrison. Mike Harrison off the pace. Flat right rear on the 24H. Flat right rear for Mike Harrison. He makes the right-hand turn on. And the green is out. We're back underway at Fayette County Speedway. Side by side as they roll past the stands. Kenny Wallace on the top side. Tyler Nicely digging deep on the inside. It's Nicely and Wallace side by side. Tyler Nicely on the inside grabs a short lead. Kenny Wallace is right there with him in 2nd. Nicely and Wallace hook up as they roll out of turn 4. It's Josh Harris up on the outside. Trouble over in turn 3 brings out the caution. The 1A of Steve Meyer and Wallace. Kenny Wallace stepping on the gas. Tyler Nicely off to a good restart on the bottom. Side by side into 1. They roll into 2. It's Wallace and Nicely side by side as they race up the backstretch. Tyler Nicely with the jump on Kenny Wallace. Kenny tries to re-rally on the outside. Nicely to the point. Kenny Wallace in 2nd. Good battle on for the 3rd spot. It's Marty Lindeman, Danny Schwartz, and Brian Shaw. 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Tyler Nicely has cleared Kenny Wallace. Opens up 2 car lengths. Kenny Wallace dives to the inside of Nicely. Tries to re-challenge for the top spot. Racing in 3rd is Brian Shaw. Up the inside is Danny Schwartz. Then it's Josh Harrison, Marty Lindeman. They're 3 wide over there in turn 2, battling it out for the 3rd spot. Josh Harris looks to split Danny Schwartz, and Marty Lindeman tries to take the 4th spot. But up top, Tyler Nicely has it. Kenny Wallace a bit further back in 2nd. Up on the outside in 3rd, it's Josh Harris with Brian Shaw side by side. Shaw holding on to 3rd. Josh Harris in 4th. Danny Schwartz in 5th. Marty Lindeman in 6th. Trey Harris up the inside is 7th. Tyler Nicely opening up on the field here. Kenny Wallace further back in 2nd. It's a half a straightaway back to Brian Shaw and Josh Harris side by side for 3rd. Eleven laps to go here. They'll have 10 this time by. It's Tyler Nicely stretching it out here at the Fayette County Speedway. He let one slip away Friday night. He's looking to see it through here tonight at Fayette County Speedway. Tyler Nicely opening up on the field. Kenny Wallace further back in 2nd. Side by side battle on the speedway for 3rd. It's Harris on the outside. Brian Shaw on the inside. Followed up by Danny Schwartz. Then it's Trey Harris around Marty Lindeman. But Tyler Nicely has unleashed the 2-5 here. He now has a big lead over Kenny Wallace. Josh Harris and Brian Shaw trying to close in on the back of the 36 and challenge for the 2nd position. Josh Harris may be one of the fastest cars on the speedway. He may need a caution if he wants to get to the little 2. Big 5 of Tyler Nicely. They'll have 5 to go this time by. 5 to go when they roll past the stands. Tyler Nicely running up the score here tonight at Fayette County Speedway. Kenny Wallace trying to save 2nd. Josh Harris on his deck lid in 3rd. Brian Shaw in 4th. Danny Schwartz in 6th. Side by side for 7th, Marty Lindeman and Trey Harris. Still Tyler Nicely laying down some smooth laps here tonight. 3 wide battle for 2nd. It's Kenny Wallace, Josh Harris, and Brian Shaw. Further back to Danny Schwartz. It's Tyler Nicely around the 27 of Keith Hare. He's got Mark Cole in his sights. He is safely around the 81 down the backstretch. Caution is out. Caution is out. The K7 of Gabriel Kirtley. Josh Harris have anything for him? Green is out. 3 to go here at Fayette County Speedway. Nicely good on the restart. Josh Harris trying to ease in on him in second. Kenny Wallace in third. Danny Schwartz looks to the outside of Brian Shaw for the 4th spot. Can Josh Harris close in on Tyler Nicely? 2 to go here at Fayette County. Nicely has it. Josh Harris on the outside. Can he get to the back of Tyler Nicely? They're down the back stretch. They'll see the white flag this time by Tyler Nicely has the lead. Josh Harris up on the wheel trying to close in. The white flag is out. They're in turn 2, heading for the back stretch. Tyler Nicely on top. Josh Harris doing all that he can to close in. They're into turn 3. Nicely has it. Josh Harris dives to the inside coming out of turn 4. Tyler Nicely wins it. Josh Harris second. Kenny Wallace third. Brian Shaw fourth. And Danny Schwartz was fifth.
That you know that you kind of let one slip away Friday night, but we get redemption here at Fayette County Speedway tonight.
Yeah, I told myself Friday night, I was just going to have to man up and get up on that cushion, to beat Harrison. And like you said, that was all driver. I let everybody down. My crew, they're the ones that work hard on this every week. And we had some misfortune last night and had to go home and fix it. We went down to Cedar Ridge, tagged tail a feature, and decided to come back up here, and it paid off.
Yeah, man, want to tell everybody, Tyler was up at Fairbury on Saturday night. Him and the crew realized they had an issue, took the car all the way back to Owensboro, Kentucky, which is probably about a 6-hour drive, fixed the car, drove another probably hour and a half over and raced at a track close to home there, picked up a feature win, started at the tail, comes back up here to Fayette County Speedway. What about that weekend, buddy?
Yeah, it shows a lot about us, Zach right there, I work that man to death, and he don't know how much I appreciate it. He's my right-hand man. Anything I need, I know I can call him. My mom and dad, they're the ones that made all this possible again, and all these sponsors, it takes a lot of people to make all this happen.
Man, tell us about the race tonight.
Yeah, I just knew I needed to set a good pace there. I rode behind Wallace there for a little while and just tried to see what he was doing, where I could gain on him and all that, and that caution came out, it kind of just benefited us there, and I just knew I just need to keep my car straight and not spin the tires very much, and I think we'd be all right.
And you and the 22 have had a lot of good battles over the years. Did you see Josh Harris coming?
I saw somebody down below me there on the last restart there, and my race receiver quit working, so I really didn't know how many laps left we had. So I was just trying to watch the flagman, like I said, just make sure I hit my marks and not make any mistakes.
Feature race winner here at Fayette County Speedway tonight. One more time, how about it for Tyler Nicely? Tyler Nicely.